Hello everybody, welcome back to another Expeditions Guide. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Losing Your Head expedition in the SlipRock Swamps. For this expedition we're going to be using the 072, and you got to have no special equipment or anything for this one. This is just a bring a truck and hit the waypoints, and you have to do them sequentially. So let me show you what the game plan is today. So we're going to be deploying from the eastern outpost. We got to hit the first waypoint over here. The second one is up on this hill. The third one is up on this hill. And the end of the expedition is up over here. So we're going to hit all these points sequentially, and I will show you how to get it done. So first thing we're going to do is make our way through the forest. And we are heading over to these little rocks here. So we're going to go over these rocks. And we're going to make our way down into the craters. So we'll go ahead and head on down into the first crater. Once we make it into the crater, we're going to go across the crater. And we're going to come on out right over here by these trees. And from here, we're going to go through the little clearing in the woods here. And make our way over that big rock. Turn and go around these big trees here. And from here we want to make our way over these rocks. There we go, up and over the rocks, and down into the woods. So we're going to travel through the woods until we get to our climb that will allow us to get to the first mountain peak that we need to go to. I just don't like that pole. I feel like I got to run into it every time I go past it, so just making sure all my bases are covered there. So we're going to go ahead and make our way through the woods here. Once we get over here, we're going to head to the left and start climbing up this hill. Once we make it, we're going to go all the way to the left here. And once you make it over here, you're going to see a very small path that goes up to the top of the mountain here. So we're going to make our way over to that. And we're going to go ahead and use this to climb all the way up the mountain here. Once we get across the rocks, we're going to turn to the right and follow the path up to the top of the mountain here. And here's going to be our first waypoint. You don't have to do anything, you just have to hit it, and you're going to get a radio transmission. This totem seems to show further direction. So with that said, we're going to go back down the spiraling path we used to get up here. And climb over these rocks. And once we get off the hill, we're going to go ahead and go through the woods. Once we get over here, we're going to go over this rock on the left here. And around this rock. We're going to go through these trees and make a right. Making sure to run into that tree for good measure. And then we're going to just continue to follow the path through the woods here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and climb over these rocks. And we're going to go ahead and make our way through the clearing. And up over to our second mountain climb. Alright, we're going to go head to the left here and make our way up this mountain. This is one of the hardest climbs in the SlipRock Swamps here. A lot of loose rocks and some shrubs that can kind of cause some problems. So we're going to stay to the right side. Just climb right over these rocks here. I'm going to use this tree branch. I need to get turned around because we got to go to the right side of it. Pull ourselves across with the trees. Just like that. And then we're going to head up around this tall tree. And we're going to go ahead and drive all the way down to the end of this ridge here. And that will be waypoint number 2. You're going to get another radio transmission. The totem points point to that mountainside. You need to get there somehow. Guess what? I know how to get there, and I will show you how to get there. So, we're going to go back down the mountain climb we used to get up here. We're going to go ahead and climb over these rocks. Get straightened out, and we're going to head down the mountain. Once we get down here, we're going to make our way through the forest clearing. So we're going to make our way over all these rocks in the clearing here. We're going to go through this little bit of mud. And then we're going to go to the right side of this rock here. Climb our way up. Go around these rocks and follow the clearing here. And this is going to get us to another mountain climb. So we're going to go right over this rock here. And make our way up. Very tricky climb. Once we get here, we're going to go ahead and follow the ridge all the way up by that big tree there. And once we get over here, we're going to drive right on over to the waypoint. And we're going to get another radio transmission. it looks like our path lies where the totem points. And it is pointing way over there. So how do we get there? We're going to go to the northern outpost using our free truck recovery. And we're going to go ahead and leave the outpost and turn around and head out the backside. Go through the forest, around these rocks. And we're going to go ahead and use this climb to get up here. And we're going to head on down. And from here, we're going to go across this little swampy area. And we're going to go around this tree. Through these trees. And we're going to make our way over towards this white tree branch. We're just going to go right around it. Climb on up. And from here, we're going to go ahead and follow this clearing through the forest. Past the stump here. And once we get about here, we're going to turn to the left and climb this giant hill here. Not quite a mountain, just a big hill. Go ahead and climb all the way up here. Once we get to the top, we're going to go to the left. Climb over these rocks. Go around this pile of rocks onto this rock. Make our way around the corner. And we get here. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and switch this to nighttime. Just so you guys can see how cool this looks. Look at that. That looks really cool with the glowy rocks. Anyway, let's go ahead and check this out. Oh, oh my. Okay. Okay, now I'm rushing it. Okay. Look at the glowy rocks. It's okay. Another head carved from stone. It's clear that this is somehow connected with another similar place. But how? And there you have it. That is Losing Your Head complete. This unlocks a high mount snorkel for the Lodestar. So, hope you guys enjoyed this guide. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.